Alright, welcome back to Phasmophobia and welcome back to the no evidence win streak. Now, this video is actually going to be a bit of a sad one because the run that you're about to see is actually going to be the last one of this win streak because I actually died. Now, I don't want to exactly say how I died, but it has something to do with the grace period of being 1 second. Without any further ado, make sure you're subscribed and top into the video, shall we? Yeah, right now we're on 17. You can see right there. And once we hit number 20, that means we got to go to another random mini-map. And last time we went to prison, so this one will not be in the rotation. Let's go to Willow. I like Willow. And let me make sure we're on a no evidence streak. No evidence streak loadout. Apply. The difference between 1 second grace period and 2 seconds is actually like quite big, to be honest. 1 second means like if the ghost hunts on top of you, you have to like react like really fast and smudge right away. Because you still can't like run away from the ghosts even with the 1 second grace period. Sometimes you can, but I would recommend just smudging it. Alright, anyways, of course we're just gonna drop off all of our stuff at the front door. Last time we were here, I think we actually glitched one of our crucifixes. When I threw both of them in, I think one of them hit the other and it like pushed it into the ground. And I could only get it out after I used it once, luckily. Oh yeah, I should also open the front door too, just to let the ghost do stuff. Okay, you never know, it might be like here or it might be close by where I can see if it turns on a light or anything. Or if it shuts the breaker while I'm doing stuff. And what do we got? Kelly Halstead. Case 5420, that's quite a few cases. Got firelight, photo of the ghost, and photo of the EMF. We can do that. Okay, I think I got everything that I need right now. I can always come back for more. And of course, we'll probably come back whenever stuff happens, like maybe if it does a ghost event or something. Just to get any information off of this ghost. That is the name of the game for no evidence. And we got tarot cards as well. We're never gonna touch those. I'm literally not gonna let myself use tarot cards at all. Cause I already know the first card that I'll ever pull is gonna be a hangman. It's already gonna be hangman. I already know it. Okay, so what am I doing? I should be holding a smudge. Always hold a smudge. Especially when it could be like maybe a Thay or like any early hunting ghost. Yeah, since we opened the door, that means the ghost is also going to cool down its room. So all we got to do is just walk around until we find a cold room. Easy as that. And of course we can check for bone and curse possession, but we already found the curse possession, so we don't need to do that. I'm going to try to leave all the doors halfway. Just in case it touches one of them, we can check for Yuri that way. And I did not really check the front room. Wait, there's a mannequin outside. What are you doing there? I've never seen that before, actually. What the heck? Okay, well, I think we know where the ghost is. I've literally never seen that spot before. That's cool. Okay, so the ghost is probably in the basement then. I think that's the only place there's mannequins. That's crazy. Yeah, 11 degrees. We found you. That is crazy. Might as well do a quick orbs check. You never know, it might be a mimic. I always want to check for mimics. Literally always. Alright, 10 degrees. 21 in there. Can you give me a sign? And 20 in there. Okay, threw something. That's fine. Threw something again. Okay, cool. Good job, Gus. Oh, door. Okay, that was a slam. Which your race can always do. Because you always have a couple, or I guess just a rule set to like stay within. They can only ever fully close the door or fully open a door. They will never like touch a door and like leave it like anywhere like within those like boundaries. It always has to be either closed or either fully open. And there's like a specific Ure touch where it like does like a specific speed that looks like it's like a slow slam, but it's like a constant speed throughout the whole touch. That's like a easy tell right there too. No ghost can do like those kind of touches. Banshee scream right away or something. You never know. That would be crazy. Alright, I'm just gonna start tossing stuff over. Definitely wanna have our smudges as well. I'll just put this one here. Just spread it out a little bit. Alright, got a crucifix. I'm just gonna juggle a crucifix and a smudge. Okay. Definitely want to get this thing down. Boom. Can you give me a sign? What's your name? Kelly Halstead? This door is slammed too. By the way, I didn't close that, right? Pretty sure I left them both just halfway. A little weird. 7 degrees. So I kind of feel like we might have a year right here. Just kind of seems like that. We've got a couple of videos already. That's pretty good. We can always get like a light switch or something. Alright, let's get more stuff. I'm gonna leave that over here. I'll leave this at the bottom of the stairs. Boom. You do kind of have to be careful around the stairs because I've had a few ghosts hunt on the stairs. Mostly or not Yuri's, on Rio's for whatever reason. Like every time I had it on Rio hunt down here, they are always like hunting on the stairs, which is kind of annoying. All right, I'm literally just gonna keep that on there. Hey, buddy. And quick tip, by the way, if you're getting like a sound like that, or like any sound really, you can actually hold for a good second and then let go, and it'll usually autocomplete on itself. Although there's a lot of like ambient noise that it doesn't complete like right away. And to make it complete, you hold it for a bit, and then you switch over to a slot. And then when you turn it back on the next time, it'll autocomplete. That's also a way you can get hunting ghosts, by the way, too. If you hold it for a good second. Wait, seeing ghost vet. I just want the photo. Literally just want the photo. That was also seeing ghost vet, which means it cannot be a shade. Okay. Airball, that means it cannot be an Oni. That's good. And also not a phantom, because it was still there. Shadow ghost photo is definitely much more needed compared to like a video. Oh, we got it. Let's go. Okay, so that was the first blow up. We have another candle here. Let's get more stuff. I'm just gonna start holding on to a smudge now, just in case. Might as well put a crucifix here too, in case maybe it walks up here and then hunts. Try and roam out of the room. You never know. I'll have to keep in mind that was a seeing ghost vent. Okay, she's laughing. Cool. Funny joke. Haha. Twas very funny. Alright, I'll grab those on the way back, as well as this last candle. Now let's check our sanity. So we should be around like 60%. Or maybe 65, between there. Yeah, because we've been staying in the light the whole time, and we only got touched by the one Airball ghost event, so we should be totally fine on sanity there. And activity-wise, it hasn't really been doing too much. And I don't really need anything here, to be honest. Maybe more salt, but that'll be good. Oh yeah, we gotta get the bone photo too. Can't forget about that. I'm just gonna shut this light off in case the ghost turns on a light down there and pops the breaker. You already know that probably would happen. That candle's still on. Doesn't seem like it's blowing it out much. Did it change? I don't see cold breath. Never mind. Okay, still very much here. Can you give me a sign, please? Kelly Halstead? Oh, we're done on sound already, by the way. Oh yeah, we got fire extinguisher. I forgot about that. Okay. You know what? Let me hold on to this in case it like walks in the salt. Okay, I missed that. That's fine. Step in one of them. Any one of them. Ooh, it just shut it off. Just normally. Thank you. That's good. Yeah, here's a tip. Wait, no. That was a ghost event. No, don't. It touched me. I was gonna say, geez, you're crazy. Okay, don't touch me. Don't you dare touch me. Motion set. Okay, I just need one more video, which I would have loved to get salt. This will also work. Yeah, she's up here right now because she followed me with that ghost event, which is not very nice. How about you go back to your room, lady? We have to be careful though. We are definitely in danger. Oh yeah, we are in danger for sure. Can please pick that up? All right, we're actually so good on everything. Oh, it's on the stairs, isn't it? Ghost. We are so good. Okay, please go away. I need to check my sanity, like right now. Okay, we are in hunting range now. We are definitely in hunting range. Let me just pick up this bone. We got the mannequin outside the window, by the way. That's how we figured out where the ghost was. It's actually kind of crazy. I've never seen the mannequin there before. I've seen it here, like in front of this window. Okay, was that a early hunt? I remember we were at 60, so that one airball probably would have put us down to 50. So we might like be just below 50 probably, which I think we are. Which, again, rules out Shade, because Shade actually can't hunt until you're around 35% sanity. And Deogen can't hunt until you're below 40%. So, yeah. All we gotta do now is just figure out the ghosts. Okay, we got all this already. Got a bunch of photos. Just make sure everything's unique. Unique videos, sounds, yep. And we know it's not a wraith. Let's see, anything else we know it can't really be? I guess no mimic. We'll definitely check and make sure of that. It might be time to get a hunt so we can actually hear the speed of the ghost. That's gonna be the biggest tell right there. If it's just a fast ghost, then it can be like literally like 3 other options. And it doesn't seem like it's gonna be a Hantu, because Hantus have twice the chance to, or they shut the breaker off twice as often compared to other ghosts. And it already used up that crucifix, jeez. Is this like a demon in disguise or something? Okay, we have 3 smudges on me, and we got 1 right there too. And I think it's still in here. Yeah, still very much in here, so this could be like a Goryo Yurei situation. We only saw 1 door, and then this other door was closed. So that's kind of giving me Yurei, but you never know. Then again, it could just be a fast ghost, and we'll just have to see during the hunt. I got this light on just in case I need a loop in here. Okay, that's the 3rd kind of blow up. And it did not hunt. So that should be non-Rio. Should be for sure non-Rio, which is great. So now I think I'm just gonna hold on to this. I know that'll be good. I'm literally just gonna sit down here and be careful. Or sit up here, rather. Now it's time for a hunt. Well, we're only down to 1 good crucifix, so we want to keep that. Okay, now it's just purely figuring out the ghost. It could be a Jinn and never set the breaker off. Could be Banshee, it's done a couple seen ghost vent already. So, literally could be any one of these guys. You never know. It might be a smart idea for me to stand on a crucifix, in case it somehow is like a Banshee. The light was blinking here, but that doesn't mean that it had to be the ghost. If it was the ghost blinking it, you'd get an EMF off the light. But sometimes lights just blink. I think that's normal. Hey, buddy. Well, not a Myling. I can still hear. Okay. Can we open the door in case... see if she sees me? Nope. Okay. Whatever. Let's just wait for another hunt. I'd like for it to kind of see me a little bit. There we go. I think that's just normal speed. I think I'm gonna open the door here. Okay, it didn't speed up when it saw me that far away. Ooh, probably not a poltergeist. Gonna smut it right now. Start my timer so we can test for spirit. Okay, just gotta be careful. Now luckily this is probably my favorite map for no evidence because this loop. You can pretty much loop any speed ghost there. No matter what, even if it's Blood Moon 150 speed, you can usually loop a ghost there. No matter what speed. Just really nice. Sucrose, how's it going? How you doing today? I am ultra tired. For whatever reason I couldn't sleep last night, so I just kept waking up over and over again. But I'm here. We're doing the streak. This is the first game of the streak. I already did a warm-up, of course. So far, it seems like a basic ghost. Not a Jinn, not a Myling. Nothing fast. And Moray? Maybe Moray, actually. My sanity might still be like around the speed that Moray's would be normal speed sounding. That shouldn't be twins. Like the speed should sound like this. And that's how fast the ghost sounded, so shouldn't be twins. So far, I kind of thinking Yurei. Okay, did like a a couple door closing touches, although one of them I didn't see. But also thinking Goryo could still in this room. Yeah, ghosts won't hunt themselves, that's for sure. Okay, I should be careful. Stand on top of the crucifix. Ghost event. You can break the lights. Yes, you are. I already knew it. I can see it coming away. Coming from a mile away. That was the second one, right? No, that's the first one. First time she did a breaking light. Ghost event. Alright, any normal ghost can hunt, except for spirit. Spirits can only hunt after 3 minutes. And it did use a crucifix, so should not be a spirit. It can't be, really, at all. No poltergeist as well. A couple of those throws were like really, really small throws. Can you touch a door, please? I just want to see another door touch. Like literally any door touch except the slam would be perfect. Kelly Hosted, can you give me a sign? I might as well light some candles, just in case. Cause we did the 3 candle blowout test and it never hunted. So, shouldn't be an unreal, but you never know, maybe it bugs out. I've had that happen a couple times. Okay, it did use a crucifix after that blowout, but I don't really think it's an Ario. It hasn't even blown out candles very much at all. But now we gotta be careful. We have to be very careful. So I'm just gonna run. See ya. I think we gotta hold on to motion sensor as well. We should check for yokai. I'll do it over here, to be honest. I was thinking about doing it there, but we'll have to see if she's gonna be standing or not. If she's crawling, I'm not gonna be doing that loop right there. Loop I'm talking about is crouch looping. But whenever you're crouched behind a countertop like this, they actually don't speed up. You'll just have to keep your flashlight on, so then they know where you are, so they'll keep like going for you. But you just keep them in a loop, and they never speed up. It's actually really nice. Alright, by the way, Sucrose, we got tarot cards. I'm not even gonna pull one. That's like the one rule I'm giving myself, is I'm never gonna pull tarot cards during this, during the no open streak. No, thank you. I already know it's gonna give me Hangman first try, like every time I try. And I'm good. What if like the longer you don't use tarot cards, the higher the chance of the Hangman is? Like you don't use them for like many games in a row, and then it's like all the cards you pull are Hangman. That'd be kind of crazy, but then that would kind of force people to use them, so I don't know. Eventually you would have to just never use them because it would always be Hangman. So maybe that would be a very good system. There we go. Finally started hunting. Now there's a good chance they'll come right here anyways, because that's the last time. This is the last place that she saw me in. So it seems like she's following me pretty well though. And she is standing. Yes, mutter. Alright, thank you. Alright, well, let's turn the light on, please. Let's get down there right away. Okay, we have that smudge timer. We got 2 smudges left, which is actually really good. I guess I can check for mirror a little bit. It really doesn't seem like a mirror though, because it really hasn't changed rooms at all. I've had this light on the whole time earlier, and it really did not want to move away. Although, to be fair, we do have pills. We could always take some. I just want her to touch a door. I just want to see another door touch. That's not a slam, please. It should be like semi-active. Don't tell me to be quiet. What a rude ghost. Alright, well, we are in demon time now. Though demon could be hunting. Start us up. I really don't think it's a demon. Hey, buddy. Shadow ghost. Wait. Oh, no, I was seeing ghost event. Hey, buddy. Touch a door? Jeez, you can hunt. Let's just run. I'm not seeing ghost event, by the way. That was like number 2 or 3. That's just hunting. That's fine. Stay in our safe space. Yeah, definitely not a yokai, I would say. Yeah, this is a great loop. Definitely gotta be careful whenever it might double back. Alright. I don't really want to use my smudges there. I want to actually see my sanity, not stamina. Although that would be interesting if you actually had a stamina bar you could see. Yeah, we are very low. So let's take. I think we're gonna take 3 pills. And I'm gonna just try to stay in the light. I will hold on to a pill with me just in case it does ghost fence. Anything else we really know? Not a Bake, definitely not a Moray. We're at 0% sanity. It should have been fast. And definitely no Thay, it's speeding up. I don't know why I didn't rule it out yet. And probably not a demon, but I'm just gonna keep that there. I mean, it's probably just a Goryo. It's literally just been in that room the whole time. But like on that Grafton run we did a while back, I need to see the door. I need to see a door touch. Need to see all of them. I'm gonna leave this here actually. I'll leave it in the kitchen. And weirdly enough, it hasn't shut the breaker off, which is actually kind of nice. My least favorite ghosts are the ones that turn the breaker off all the time. I hate it. Okay. Now keep that light switch on. Okay, in the wiki it says even if the lights are broken, if you have that on, that still can kind of make the mare more likely to move. Which I feel like it's probably a bug that might have already been fixed. You never know. Should be careful. Actually, no, I don't think it was for that reason. I think it was for the reason with the hunting, their hunting threshold. Because the mare has 2 different hunting thresholds. If the light's off in the room, they can hunt up to 60% sanity. But if the light is on in the room, they can only hunt when you're on 40% sanity. I think that's the stat I'm thinking of. Kelly Alstead. Give me a door touch, please. Yeah, we're already good. We were actually good like really early on with all our media. Got it all really fast. Probably gonna say no mare and also no demon. Okay, even with all 3 of those sanity pills, which puts me up to 60% sanity, demon can still hunt normally because their hunting threshold is 70% sanity. But don't think you're too safe yet because demons can still hunt at any percent sanity if they use their ability. But even if you're at 100% sanity, they can just hunt right away, which is also an achievement. Get killed by a demon ability, which is when they hunt whenever you walk in, pretty much instantly within the first minute. That's the rule set of that achievement. You have to be killed within the first minute of like opening the front door, pretty much. Airball. No. Okay, we're at probably like 50-something% sanity, or we're probably in hunting range now, actually. Don't touch the door. That door is wide open. I think we have a ear ray. Okay, it definitely was at halfway, was it not? It does suck that it broke the lights here. Not another one. It's standing right there doing it. You hear that EMF? Okay, the airballs actually are not the ghost moving. That's the one ghost vent that doesn't teleport ghosts. I'm gonna take this pill. Thank you very much. It's hunting. Well then. Hey buddy. I've got infinite stamina for like 1 second. I just took the pill. No, 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 you ain't getting me today. No, thank you. Yeah, this is like one of the easiest loops you can do. The only time it's actually kind of scary is when you have a Revenant. For whatever reason, when you're looping a Revenant here, they can kind of easily just walk through here. I think they're like the perfect speed for it. Which is kind of weird, but it works. It works for them. Alright, well now we should be at 70% sanity. Like 68% probably. Since it hunted us. Okay, we did get hit by the air ball. It was minus 10. But then plus 20 from that. Sanity pill. 20. Hey, I don't want to walk into you. How about you touch a door, please? I don't know if they can do their ability while they're doing ghost events. The mare ability, whenever you turn the light on, it shuts it off immediately. That can happen during ghost events. Usually ghosts actually can't interact with stuff during a ghost event. But for their abilities, they can. At least for mares. Alright, always hold on to a smudge, just in case it's gonna hunt on top of me. Okay, it's throwing stuff. Another seeing ghost vent, but I think it's just a Ure. Because the first door touch we saw, it slammed the door. The second door touch, we didn't hear or see, but we saw that it was already fully closed. And then that one was already halfway and it was open. Hey, Dark Viper, thank you for the follow and kick. Appreciate it. Let's go. Hope you're doing well. Alright, please touch a door. Another one. I want to actually, like, see it. It's halfway. They're both halfway. Honestly, it's probably safer without the paramedic, but kind of needed to check for Banshee. Kenny House dead. Do something. Okay, she's doing stuff. Did it actually move? It's kind of like throwing stuff in that room now. No. It has not moved. I should also hold onto a candle. Now, this is something I don't really know, is if you need to hold a candle for it to, like, prevent most of your sanity drain. Because the tier 3 candle prevents 66% of your sanity from draining. Or at least the speed of the draining speed, I guess. I don't know. That is something I should test, like, I don't know, sit in the corner with the candle and see if my sanity is, like, still basically perfect. Candles are definitely a good tool to use as well to keep your sanity up. Especially if the breaker gets shut off, you can just walk around with the candle. No. I'm running. No, no, no. I'm gonna stay right up here. No, thank you. I'd much rather walk through a dark room for a second than get hit by an airball. Every ghost vent is minus 10% sanity. Unless you have an Oni, which is minus 20% per ghost vent. And they also can't do those airballs. Or minus 15% if you have a seeing ghost vent touch you. And it's a Banshee. I'm pretty certain it's probably just a Ure. I'm just waiting for one more door touch so I can, like, pretty much just see. I don't need to see, I know these are halfway. I don't know why it's only, like, it hasn't interacted with them, like, at all. It's like done like 3 interactions. Just very quiet ghost, to be honest. Which I am on high activity and high event frequency, which events make sense. It's just only throwing stuff that's in the room. Which I guess I could honestly just like start. No. Yep, obviously he was gonna hit me. I knew that. He spawned on top of me, of course. Thanks, airballs. I hate that. Touch a door, please. No! Are you kidding me? It sounded like she was like far away from me. Aw, come on. Well, there goes the no event streak. That means we have to reset it. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Alright, so 17 is our personal best. We'll have to remember that. It obviously was a Ure. I don't know why I didn't select it. Man, you stupid ghost. I should have just smudged it. Done the safer play and smudged it. Press button for over 3 seconds. Okay. I'm just trying to see how I can reset it. No. There we go. We're back on to 0. Yay. Dang. I thought I could run away from that ghost, but no, don't try to run away when it's 1 second grace period. Just smudge it. I should have done it smudged. That's annoying. Man.